Também. Esses são alguns nomes de pessoas que contribuíram bastante para as startups que vocês vão conferir a partir de agora. E não se esqueçam de entrar lá no Instagram, @grupo Rede Mais, beleza? Para poder curtir a startup que vocês mais gostaram.
Unfortunately, in most developing countries, the only easy way we can find this one on the go is in plastic bottles. Plastic that ultimately harms our environment. But now, this can finally change. Introducing the Alma Free, a reusable and portable bottle with a nanotechnology filter that allows you to safely drink water from any fresh natural source. Our filter was made specifically for developing countries, and not only does it correct the odor and the taste of your water, but more importantly, it filters out heavy metals and bacteria, eliminating the risk of waterborne diseases. Not only this though, one of our filters is equivalent to about 300 disposable plastic bottles, which can save you up to 80% on your total water costs. Our target market are middle and upper class millennials in developing countries. Globally, this represents more than 1 billion people. But let's use Brazil as a case, where there's 12.8 million people in this category. If we're able to reach 100% of this audience, this represents a $1.5 billion opportunity. Our revenue streams, first are our initial sales, which are going to be done through retailers, as well as through our own e-commerce platform. And then recurring sales of our filters, which will be done through a subscription model where you receive your filters at home in the mail. Our team combines more than 15 years of finance, marketing, and product development experience, and we're ready to bring this product to the market. After more than 1 year of hard work, validating the market, finishing our prototype, having interest by distributors, and closing our manufacturing partnerships, we're now searching for our first round of investment in order to begin producing on a large scale. I hope our story has inspired you to be a more responsible consumer. And if you want an Alma Free, please sign up on our site, www.drinkalma.com. I'm Fred from Alma, and thank you very much.
I would like to ask you to close your eyes for 10 seconds, please. So, imagine if you had to go like that, for instance, to the bathroom. Would it be easy? Well, you can open your eyes, and I'm sure it wouldn't be an easy task. Well, that's the reality of 6.7 million visually impaired people in Brazil in their everyday life, and 340 million worldwide. Well, you can imagine that mobility isn't easy at all, and 92% of the cities in Brazil are not accessible. And they have the support of the blind stick, but what about their upper body part? The blind stick covers the lower body part, but the upper body part is due to accidents, for instance at trees, phone cabins and trucks. Well, to solve that, we created Project And We Walk, smart glasses with obstacle detection. The obstacle detection makes by ultrasonic sensors, the user can dodge the obstacle and avoid accidents. The glasses are complementary to the blind stick, making the adoption easier and respecting their trust in their blind stick. Also, we had 376 volunteers who tested and approved our prototype. Concerning our business model, we go B2C, selling the glasses to the consumer, also B2G, offering our data to governmental entities to make our city smarter and better, and we could go in the future even B2B, making an accessible indoor service. Well, our team is actually rather multidisciplinary. We have psychologists, that's me, also visually impaired people, and also a lot of software engineer, hardware engineer. We think that you all know how it feels to walk around safely in the city, and we want that visually impaired can have that feeling too. Thank you very much.
So, one day I was picking up my daughter at school, and she was crying. I was worried, thinking, what happened? And wondering if relationship between schools and parents could be better. Parents' engagement in the education of the child is very important, but schools need to be able to engage with the parents. Around 50% of all communication schools sent to parents are never read. And they use a lot of different stuff. Emails, SMS, portals, social media, and truth is, most of it are never they have no visibility of the reach of these messages. So Class App, it's a very simple and private communication app that helps successfully families to be engaged in around 65 schools all over Brazil. It's very interesting. They can read the messages and send messages to school directly, and parents love it because it's very easy. And the schools also love it because they have this branded, they have full visibility of everything, and they're able to also send photos, send authorizations, send scheduled meetings, and everything is always tracked. They know who read the message, and they can also, those that didn't read can be notified. So already we have 40,000 users using Class App in less than 1 year. We have an amazing team that's very excited to take this to the next level. And we have also national coverage on all this project. Thank you very much.
Olá pessoal, eu estou aqui com o Barrete, que é do Class App, é isso aí. Eu também adorei, achei uma das mais bacanas, até eu sou suspeito porque é de educação, mas fala assim,
Você é veterano meu também, né, na Unicamp, então...
Veterano 88, é verdade, mas fala rapidinho do seu projeto.
Então, o SAP é um aplicativo de comunicação escolar que visa melhorar essa relação, né, conflituosa entre pais e escola, né? O pai sempre fala assim, não recebi os comunicados, né? E a escola fala, não, mas eu mandei por e-mail, SMS, portal e tudo. E ainda fica essa coisa aí, né, que a gente criou algo simples, né, que garante entrega. Né? A escola manda pelo WhatsApp, chega pro pai, de alguma forma vai chegar, pelo app, por e-mail, SMS, mas ele é inteligente. Né? Se o pai se esquecer de ler o recadinho ali, o WhatsApp detecta e lembra ele.
Cara, vou indicar para as escolas do meu filho, porque eu também sou público-alvo total, porque eu odeio mandar e-mail.
Vamos lá então, né? Vamos lá.
Se for um dos finalistas, está gravada a entrevista aqui.
Healthcare space in education are really expensive. We are in a $2 billion market, and a lot of high content, good content are not spread for everybody. We are an experience sharing platform that connects good teachers and great teachers with people that are willing to have improvement on their career of their lives. And why our model is different from some real players like Coursera, Educa, and Udemy. It's just because, it's a lot of things, but it's just because we have changed the way the producing content is played. So in our model, we have default pedagogy to produce content and a really quick way of producing them. It's it's one of the most quicker process around the world. And that model allows teachers to produce content in their home and producing content and recording class in their home, and they can get this quality of class. For the healthcare space, that's really huge. But why we can do it? Why SNA can do it? That's a really big project. Because we are in the healthcare space. We have a publishing company that reads the market. We have 6,000 books sold in this year, and over 1,500 series that was written for us playing this kind of subject. So our people are really focused on making things happen. And also, this number show us that you can...
First of all, congratulations. Could you explain a little bit more about the creation of the content? Because normally this is the biggest challenge for any content startup, marketplace, or platform. So you mentioned Udemy and all other ones, and your biggest leverage or differentiation would be the way they create content. How is it done?
Yeah, you are producing content in this way to make it cheaper. It's like a complex process, but we have one of the most process, or most the quicker process to producing content in studio, but nowadays you have developed a way that people can produce the same quality content in their home. I have like a kit, it's a $180 kit that I send to teacher's class and they can do this content. So is it.
Hi, I'm Vinicius Pantoja, and it is scary to see how little information government and society shares with each other. I saw this firsthand as a municipality consultant, and I can say that it leads to huge inefficiencies on public policies. That's why I've created Emoji. It is a new methodology within an app that captures not only objective information from the citizens, but also subjective information. Using big data analysis, we can understand what society thinks in a certain place and follow them through time, capturing changes and trends. This is our first app, and it addresses the major developing world problems. With it, communities all over the world will be able to tackle their daily problems. All the data is available for free. Our revenue comes from applying the same methodology for building customized apps that addresses other public services. Our target market is every municipality in the developing world, and our projects varies from $10,000 to $50,000. We have a fantastic team to make it happen, including myself as a specialist on economics and statistics, 2 programmers from our best military schools, 1 German specialist on smart cities, and 1 social movement leader who has a huge engagement power. Fundação Getúlio Vargas is already validating our tool, and we have a group of over 1,000 people that we call Emoji Ambassadors. This is representatives from citizens, small society organizations, and politicians that are debating and validating our methodology. Visit our website and be prepared, because Emoji will empower you. Thank you very much.
Hi. Imagine you're doing a cancer treatment, and during this treatment, you're dealing with many specialties, many specialists, and all of them are asking you to provide some previous health records, which you don't have. You know why? Because right now, your health data is spread across different places. Hospitals, clinicals, medical office, or even your own home. We believe that the only person able to solve this problem is the patient. So enters Healthis. What is Healthis? Healthis is a social health network, is a health social network that was created to empower patients by giving them control of their health history, of their health information, and also the ability to share this information with anyone they want to, be it doctor, friends, or family. Okay. How do we grow? We grow by offering a free patient portal to image diagnostic centers. An average diagnostic center delivers around 15,000 studies per month, and it may cost them up to $5 to deliver this result. This gives you a monthly bill of approximately $75,000. We are offering to do it for free. Why? Because we believe if at least 30% of these patients convert into a Healthis account, we are able to grow at 4,500 users per month with just 1 organization. Right now we have about 8 organizations that want to start working with Healthis. We operate from Brazil, Argentina, and USA. We comply with legal regulations. Our app is already available. We have a team of 15 experts of various areas, from medical imagery, security, IT infrastructure, and well, that's it. You can download our app and start to take care of your health. Thank you.
Domestic violence, depression, lack of confidence, anxiety, Those are just a few of the problems that at least 350 million women around the world face every day. Big number. And that is at least 1.5 times Brazilian population. We believe that if we empower women, we empower the humanity. We are sure that giving them the right tools and access to treatments, coaching, mentorship, education, we will for sure encourage them to lead a healthy life, develop their families, and empower their community. We are a global community of people willing to share part of our time to treat women, to mentor them in exchange for a hug. In the first 3 months, we went from 0 to 14,000 people on our users waiting list. And that purely from sharing our solution through our immediate community. We are Hugs. I am Gustavo, co-founder and leader of an amazing team of 21 community managers spread around 14 countries already. They are engaging givers every day to help people who cannot access these services because of financial problems, because of financial reasons. That problem is finished because with Hugs mobile application, web platform, and SMS integrated solutions, they will have the chance to connect with the givers any place, be treated and pay with a hug. I've been working as a therapist for 15 years.
Great, excellent, but I really didn't understand how is your business model.
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you from here.
I can really doesn't understand how is your business model.
Our business model.
You're gonna match the giver and the user, but how can you win the money?
You mean how we get our revenue?
This platform.
Yeah, this is from corporations through our branded content channels and also through subscriptions.
Yeah, that's a marketplace, but how can you sustain this platform?
It will be sustainable from the corporations.
Home for sharing. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Intolerant and follows a strict diet at home. His family goes to extreme lengths to ensure he's eating healthy in order to keep him well. However, it is very hard for them to monitor him while he's at school and free to eat whatever he wants. This isn't a problem specific to Bob's family. In fact, millions of families suffer throughout the globe, not only with food intolerance, but eating disorders as well. So how do you help them and solve this problem once and for all? Meet Iris. Iris allows parents to closely follow their kids' eating habits. They can restrict food based on calories or price, set limit to daily expenses, and access a bunch of customized reports. They can also top up through PayPal in just a few seconds. Even though restricting their snacks and introducing them to healthier food, kids love the whole new experience of using an ATM. This new way of choosing their food reduces the line at the canteen, giving them a more enjoyable break time. Cafeteria owners who ran a more informal business now have access to financial reports and inventory information. These are just a few of the benefits Iris has to offer in the school environment. In order to affiliate most of the 9 million private students we have in Brazil, we offer Iris to educational groups and schools. This way, instead of chasing millions of clients, a couple of thousand will do. Iris is currently being used by 27 schools and has a subscription rate of over 80%. With a little more than a year on the market, we haven't had one unsubscription. Our team is very efficient and concise and is currently working on how to upgrade our platform for optimum experience. Through latest technology, we monitor every step of the way, from the time for a purchase transaction to the monthly top-up average per family. Our goal is to make the world a better place through education and technology, and Iris is certainly on its way to achieve it. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Felipe from Job for Day. The Job for Day is an app that connects people with informal jobs. with informal jobs like walking dogs, car washings, or any job that you can pay for it. You can use the job for day in any place you are, here in Brazil or in other country. In other country, sorry. Here in Brazil, the employment is very up to 8% in this year. Our app, you can find closer informal jobs of you, very quickly and easily formed. Our team, we have a CTO, a CMO, two amazing developers, a designer, and I am the business brain. We are developing the app, a beta testing. In only 3 months, we have had 300 people excited to use our app. So, in beginning the next year, we will launch the official app. So, if you know anyone to look for extra money, tell them to visit to our website.
Okay, we know that.
Hi, my name is Fernanda, and I would like to ask you to sit on your hands and don't remove them until the end of my pitch. Imagine this stadium full of people. Now multiply it by 3. This is the amount of people who suffer upper limb amputation every year. Did you know that most people don't have a prosthesis due to their low functionality or high prices? I believe that we can change those people's lives, make them better. The solution is an accessible myoelectric prosthesis, which is 3D printed. It reads the signal from the residual limb and converts into movement. And it is 6 times cheaper than the current ones. We will empower our customers through better adaptation, which means faster results, more natural movements, and social inclusion. There are some players trying to build accessible prostheses, which are also not in the market yet, but we are the only ones with an interface app and comprehensive payment solutions like crowdfunding. And to reach our market, we will work intensively with renowned doctors and sell directly to the patients. And we have the team to make it happen. I am a biomedical engineer, and we have a post-PhD in pattern recognition, a programmer specialist, and a product designer. And in 4 months, we are going to be ready to embed our system and then test it 24/7 with our customers. Now, you fell for 2 minutes what an amputee feels for their whole lives. Lucky for you, you can free your hands, and don't forget, every time you need to use your hands, remember Linked. Thank you.
Olá pessoal, eu estou aqui com a Fernanda Fortuna. Aliás, fiquei com inveja desse sobrenome. Fez uma das melhores apresentações aqui no Challenge Cup. E na minha opinião, estou votando que vai ser uma das finalistas.
Thumbs up!
Fala aí rapidamente da sua ideia, do seu projeto.
O meu projeto é uma prótese mioelétrica para as pessoas amputadas de membro superior que seja acessível para todo mundo, feito em impressão 3D.
Maravilha, muito legal. Deixa eu filmar aqui rapidinho. É isso aí. Muito legal, pessoal. Tô botando fé. Um abraço. Só para compor o vídeo.
So, how cool it is to go to work every day just like this, right in your backpack. This is the Move Pack, the first backpack that can carry everything you need and you at the same time. We're offering a solution for the urban mobility problem. Everybody knows how hard can be traffic jams, but beyond that, it's one of the United Nations' top priorities on building better cities. Public transportation is part of the solution, but it doesn't solve it all. An average commuter, for example, using bus, train, or metro, still has to walk about 5 kilometers every day to work. That's how the MovePack comes. It's the most portable, one of the lightest, and one of the cheapest electric vehicles in the market. And it's still a backpack. It has patent pending in 51 countries. This is a big and fast-growing market that today is worth $4 billion and is expected to be at $33 billion in the next few years. MovePack has won a few prizes, and with a little angel investments, we're running to our first batch and supporting our R&D campaign. The best part of it is all the media that MovePack is having. We've been headlining all those big medias, Yahoo, TechCrunch, and Forbes. And all this exposure brought us companies from all over the world wanting to resell the MovePack. This company, without any marketing or sales effort, has signed to purchase more than 33,000 units in the first year. Our team is based here in Salvador and also in the US, and is made of people from different expertise: design, engineering, marketing, and distribution. Right now, we're working on the R&D and manufacturing and distribution. I invite you to join the ride on the MovePack, this vehicle that can really change the way people move around all over the world.
Eu tô aqui com o Felipe da mochila de skate aqui, ó. Pera aí, deixa eu filmar aqui, ó. Opa! Depois eu filmo aqui, agora eu vou andar de skate. Vamos lá. Opa! Galera, isso aqui, ó. Deixa eu filmar a mochila. Cara, e não caí, hein? Valeu!
That only focus on the company's devices. Sorry. We are a B2B business model. We charge the company by the activity employees. We expect to have 12.6 million in profit in the end of 2017. And our clients, we have focused clients on the frontline services. It's the companies that have telemarketing, retails, supermarket. Our first client, we increased 35% of numbers of calls. Our roadmap, we have gamification to increase the engagement from the employee, and another source of revenue, employee climate survey. Health use, be of zone.
Good night, everybody. My name is Fernando, and I will talk about Onde Fui Roubado, a platform that has been used by more than 1.3 million people, accessing and sharing information about crime. In Brazil, more than 70% of crimes are not reported, which represents that the government doesn't know how to best use their resources to solve it. That was analyzing this terrible scenario that we created our platform. A platform that collects crime information in a collaborative way, shares this information through maps, generates statistics regarding the data, and allow anyone to monitor a specific place 24 hours a day. With all of this information, we can build business intelligence software for enterprises like insurance companies and consultancies, and we can also build software for the government. The idea of the project is really simple. We believe in the power of information. More information for police will generate better personal location. More information for people will increase crime prevention. Both parts act together, we can reduce crime, and even more, we can save lives. This is our dream, and this is the dream of people from more than 900 cities that already used our solution. We have to make it real, and we have to reach every city in the world that suffers with criminality. We have to make it global. Thank you.
Olá pessoal, estou aqui com o Fernando e o Felipe aqui no Challenge Cup. Olha, eu boto fé neles que finalistas, hein, os três, hein? Fala rapidinho da sua solução.
Então, a gente tem uma plataforma para monitorar monitorar a criminalidade no Brasil, tudo isso de forma colaborativa. Então a gente convida aí todos os usuários a entrarem na nossa plataforma, compartilharem informações, verem informações. Nosso objetivo é aumentar a prevenção a crimes no Brasil.
Qual o nome da plataforma?
Onde fui roubado.
Onde fui roubado. Maravilha. Eu tive 2 iPhones roubados lá em São Paulo, então vou entrar na plataforma.
Change education ended with the dropout school in Brazil. Bom, vocês podem perceber que a evasão escolar é um problema muito sério. Eu já invadi de vários cursos de inglês, vocês estão sentindo o impacto disso no meu pitch hoje. Isso é um problema social grave no Brasil. Students present at favelas de Rio, 61 get out of the classroom every year. And more, in university, this number rises to 85 every year. 9 billion of reais was the school dropout. The OPA app perceived the students in classroom, prevenindo the dropout, and the app 11,000 students in 5 months. They are free for students to school, pay under 3 reais per month. An example, the University of Brasilia lost in last year 95 million of school dropout. 95 million of reais. Under 3 reais per solution for it. Is a big solution for it. OPA, a solution for education in Brazil.
Olá pessoal, eu estou aqui com o Márcio Torres e o Rafael. Razen. Isso. Eles são dos finalistas aqui do Challenge Cup e eu tenho que fazer entrevista, né? Porque vai que eles ficam em primeiro, aí entrevista em primeiro plano. Fala aí, pessoal.
Isso aí, pessoal. Tudo bem?
Uma frase, o nome do...
Nós somos do OPA, startup do Rio de Janeiro, que percebe o aluno em sala de aula pelo celular.
Opa, olhando para o aluno. Maravilha. E vocês foram acelerados, ó. Tá vendo que camisa funciona? Espaçonave lá.
Acelerado na melhor aceleradora do Brasil, segundo a Spark Awards agora, e estudante da Estácio, a melhor universidade empreendedora de todo o Brasil também.
Maravilha, isso aí.
Valeu, galera. Arthur Furtado, Superintendência da Bahia, que vai anunciar o 3º lugar.
Que rufem os tambores. Pessoal, o 3º lugar da competição, Move Back.
Hugo, aproxime-se.
Tira a foto, oficial, tira a foto.
Vamos tirar foto, Hugo, por favor. Hugo é meu sócio, o inventor. Pessoal, obrigado, assim, vocês sabem que é muito trabalho realmente, assim, está há alguns anos já, assim, desde que começou, mais ou menos como a história que o Rafael contou aí, que quando a gente começou a gente pensava em um produto de 28 quilos, então a gente está chegando aí a 7, que é justamente essa luta de novas tecnologias. Então vamos lá levar ele para o mercado agora no começo do ano que vem. Valeu!
Bom, pessoal, tenho que agradecer muito por vocês, por todo esse pessoal que nos apoiou, principalmente a preparação do evento, de proporcionar a oportunidade de estar trazendo e expondo o nosso trabalho, todo o esforço que vem sendo dedicado, tanto da minha parte, do meu sócio Thales Gomes e de todas as pessoas envolvidas no projeto, com a intenção de, obviamente, a gente é uma empresa de impacto social que visa lucro, visa sustentabilidade, mas principalmente com a intenção de gerar impacto na vida das pessoas, salvar vidas e trazer acesso a saúde. Então, eu estou lisonjeado, agradeço muito a todo mundo e muito feliz. Obrigado.
Demorou um pouquinho, né? Porque foi, voltou, tomou decisão, voltou, né? E eu queria, antes de anunciar, uma salva de palmas para os jurados, né, que fizeram um trabalho minucioso, criterioso, e eles são realmente especialistas, eles sabem, de fato, entender qual é a realidade do mercado brasileiro, mundial, o que está acontecendo no cenário de startups, também na área de impacto social. Certamente a decisão dos 3 vencedores que eles tomaram foi uma decisão muito pensada, repensada, debatida, e que se tivesse mais tempo, acho que debateria um pouco mais de tempo para chegar à decisão, mas tenho certeza que foi a decisão acertada. E muito difícil e apertada, né? E quando eles foram falar, eu já pensei, não queria estar na pele deles. Eu não queria estar na pele deles, porque realmente é bem difícil. E coube a mim aqui falar um anúncio final, que é uma responsabilidade muito grande, né? Do primeiro lugar. Mas eu queria de novo parabenizar todos são vencedores, tá? Todas as 20 startups
aí usando nossos óculos e a gente vai ficar muito feliz. E quem sabe vocês não vão lembrar da gente.
Eu queria fazer uma foto